Hello people, today we will take a deep dive into the new Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition update and see what changes and additions have been made. As you might already know, 3 new AI lords have been added. The Crocodile, Canary, who's actually the rat's sister by the way, and the Trader. Expect another video dedicated to these 3 new AI lords soon. Instead, let's focus on the changes. First, and probably the most important one, is the update to skirmishes. The game mode we all love now includes an advanced options tab. When you click it, you will find a bunch of new settings that completely change both single player and multiplayer experiences. So let's start with the first one, enemy HPS, which is set to 100% by default. You can lower it to 66 or increase it up to 150. Basically, this changes the difficulty by adjusting how much health enemy troops and workers have. If you are a real Crusader guys, you can push it all the way to 150, making enemy troops even tougher to kill. But since this is a deep dive, let's see just how tough enemy troops can really be when the value is set at 150. Alright, just a second. I'm not going to make you watch a crossbow kill a swordsman to death, guys, come on. That's just not the type of content I want to make. Instead, let's go straight to the result. It took 6 more shots for the crossbow to kill the swordsman. You might think that's not much, but when playing against Richard, since he likes to harass his enemies with a lot of small attacks in a short period of time, that can be quite challenging. Moving on to another iconic unit, Slaves now take 1 more shot from archers when set to 150 HPS. Someone out there might be happy about that. Infidel! In the end, I think Firefly added this option to make the AI lords more challenging. And honestly, it was a great idea. And who knows, maybe finally Rat is an S tier now. Next on the list is the improved AI sieging, which is pretty easy to test. We will surround our keep with 4 layers of walls on each side, and in a corner we will place a lookout tower. The small tower will be the weak spot, and the AI should recognize that. Without the improved AI sieging enabled, the enemy just targeted the walls, yeah. But let's see what happens when we turn on the option. Next, we've got pre-built enemy castle. Let's just say you really don't want to turn this on when facing a certain AI. We will continue with the improved Arabic swordsman along with the rebalanced horse archers. Both of these are great changes for multiplayer. Arabian swordsmen were underperforming at 80 gold against crossbowmen. Previously, they could take only 3 shots. But with this option enabled, they can now survive 5. That's a huge improvement in my opinion. As for the horse archers, this option reduces both their health and damage. The health part doesn't really matter, since everyone uses the horseman with the shield combo anyway. But the damage nerf, yeah guys, come on, that was well deserved. Hopefully, I can speak for everyone when I say that the horseman plus shield combo is completely brain dead. Next up, we've got improved Leathermen. They now take fewer hits from ranged units, but is this buff enough to make them usable? Sadly, only in single player, because in multiplayer, people will just counter them with melee units anyway. Now this is an interesting change. Spearmen will take less damage from ranged units as well, but the coolest part is that they now run by default. With how cheap spearmen are, this might actually make them a much better unit. What do you think guys? Let me know in the comments. this unit might deserve a video on its own. Here comes the most broken addition that could completely shake up multiplayer: uncapped peasants. Your campfire is no longer limited to 24 villagers, but instead scales with your housing capacity. That means you can have 100 peasants waiting at the campfire as long as you've got a lot of hovels built. Now, combine this with faster peasant spawning and we've basically got Stronghold Crusader Extreme Definitive Edition. There are just a few things left in this update, and they are pretty fun ones. First off, randomized skirmish. Perfect if you are in the mood for pure chaos and questionable life decisions. Then, we've got a new historical campaign, The Realm of the Crocodile. Remember that guy? And now, we can finally create our own profile pictures in-game that will be visible even in online lobbies. And that's it, people. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.